our first case tonight, police are looking for a random killer. A man who's killed once and might kill again. His victim was a girl of 19, and detectives are appealing to you to watch this reconstruction very carefully to see if you can help. Think back to just before the New Year, Sunday the 29th of December. It's the first Sunday after Christmas. The place? East London. Beside the canal at Hackney is an area of workshops and print works, largely silent for the Christmas holiday. That Sunday, December the 29th, the roads here were deserted. But one printer's, Fairway Graphics, had deadlines to meet, and because of problems with machinery, Paul Tidyman, an assistant printer, had been asked to stay behind to do some overtime.
Oh, Alison. Yeah, look, it's me. Look, I'm going to have to work late tonight. Is that all right? Yeah? Do you want to come over here?
Well, you better tell me how to get there, then.
Although Alison had been Paul's girlfriend for 3 years and they'd been engaged for 2, she'd never been to where he works.
Cross one road, and you'll see Fairway Graphics on the right-hand side. All right? Now walk through the gate, and I'll be there.
What time shall I leave?
Well, if you leave between about 5:30 and 6 o'clock, then I'll start looking out for you from around 7.
All right, see you later, then. Bye. Thanks, Mum. I better go now, because I don't want to keep Paul waiting.
Well, you haven't had your sweet yet.
Oh, I won't have time for sweet. Anyway, I don't want to get fat like you, do I, Dad?
I don't know.
Mum, could I borrow a couple of quid for my fare, please?
Yes, of course you can. That should be it.
Fine, thanks a lot.
All right,
I'll be
love.
off. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
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 With only enough money for her one-way fare, her sheepskin coat and Paul's directions, Alison set off. It was a bitterly cold evening. Alison walked 300 yards to the bus stop outside Upminster Bridge tube station. A passerby remembers seeing someone like Alison standing there, waiting, at around 5:45. The bus she took would have been a single-decker 244 or 248 to Romford station. The journey would have taken about 10 minutes. From Romford, she took a 20-minute train journey to here, Stratford in East London. It was at Stratford station that detectives have the last clear report of Alison being seen alive by the ticket collector, Rose Lee.
Excuse me, I think I've got myself lost. I've just come from Romford and I want to get to Hackney Wick.
Well, why you've got to go straight back down to the bottom, into your left, over the bridge number 1.
Number 1. It's been freezing, isn't it?
Yeah, you've really tough.
Thanks. Bye.
Alison may have waited 15 minutes on platform 1 for the train to Hackney Wick. This is the North London Link line, just after 7 o'clock, and Alison might have been the only passenger. The journey lasted just 2 minutes. Hackney Wick is the first stop. Police believe Alison arrived here at about 7:10. Though she may not have realised it, she was now just 5 minutes walk away from Paul in Fairway Graphics. But she never got there. From dozens of possibilities, detectives are now concentrating on 3 main theories about what happened in the hour before she died. Theory 1 is that Alison was followed from the train. Alison may have been lost, or she may have realised she was being followed. A minicab company remembers receiving a call from a young woman at 7:13.
Hello, I'd like a cab, please. I'm at Hackney Wick Station, and I want to go to Hackney. A delay? How long of a delay?
Either her time ran out, or she couldn't wait. The line went dead. The cab telephonist remembers that the caller sounded distressed. Detective's second theory is that after Alison got off at Hackney Wick, she was lost. Having made the call and failed to get a cab, she walked 50 yards to the junction with Berkshire Road. If she'd walked straight on, she'd have got to Fairway Graphics in 2 minutes. Instead, she may have turned right and continued down Wallace Road. It leads to the canal and to a printer's yard where people go looking for discarded proofs of girly magazines. It could have been she met her killer here. The third theory is that after making the phone call, Alison again walked to the junction with Berkshire Road, but this time she walked the right way, straight down the road towards Fairway Graphics. When she got there, she would have seen the sign saying Atlas Works, which she knew was another name for Fairway Graphics. But instead of going to the main doors, maybe she turned down to the side. It leads to the canal. Alison Day's body was found 300 yards away from Atlas Works in Hackney Canal. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled. Leading the hunt for her killer is Superintendent Eric Brown. Perhaps we should stress straight away, those are three prominent theories. They're just best guesses, but there are other possibilities.
Yes, there are. Alison could have been picked up by a car, someone purporting to be a minicab, or she could have used the S2 bus.
Now, a lot of it is guesswork because the last definite sighting is Rose Lee, the ticket collector at Stratford. What do you know about the time from about 7 or 7:10, whenever it was, 7:10, 7:20, that she arrived at Hackney Wick?
Well, she got off the train at the telephone box. She made that telephone call, and eventually her body was found in the canal at 8:10.
How do you know she went into the canal at 8:10?
Because her watch stopped at about 8:10, and it's been examined forensically. And we can say that it did stop immediately. It went into the water, and other forensic examinations confirm that.
So she got off the train at 7:10 or 7:20 and was in the canal by 8:10?
Yes.
Now, what might people round there, if there were people round there, other than the killer, have heard or seen?
They might have heard Alison scream, or they might have heard a splash as this coat was put into the canal separately from Alison. Or they might have seen someone on the Trowbridge estate, which is the estate close to the scene, carrying a coat like this. And this was put into the canal very close to the Eastway Bridge.
Right. And you brought some shoes. These her shoes recovered from the canal?
Yes, no, they're not. Her shoes, these are very like her shoes. Her shoes are missing. And we would be very interested to hear from anyone who's seen a pair of shoes like this discarded somewhere.
Have other women been attacked in this area?
Yes, women have been attacked in this area. We'd be very interested to hear from any women that have been attacked in Hackney Wick or Leighton or Bow, which are very close.
Now, the crucial time, presumably, is anybody who has been attacked or anybody who's been frightened by a man in that area, around Christmas time this year? This attack, remember, was the last Sunday of the year, the Sunday after Christmas.
Yes, that's right. That's the crucial time. But we'd also be interested to hear from women who've been attacked in, say, the last 3 or 4 years in that area.
Really? As far back as what, 1980, 81, 82?
Yes, that's right.
OK, well, if they will ring, please do. If you can help, do ring us now. Here's the number, 01811 8055. You can, if you want, ask to speak to a woman police officer. If you prefer, you can ask to speak to a BBC researcher. It is in absolute confidence. Or you can ring the police direct on 01488 5212 and ask for the Alison Day Incident Room. That's 01488 5212.